Panicking is never the right answer. My name is Federico, and maybe this is the first time that you're listening to me. For some of you might remember my voice, but I took a long break. But I believe that in this time of the panic of the coronavirus, it's time to leave my cave and speak to you, especially in an area that I believe that I'm more than an expert. No panicking. You might be thinking, you, an expert in no panicking? Come on, how you can be an expert in anything in your life? You look too young. Seriously, what you can advise me? Let me share you a little bit of my background. My mom died of a third and terminal cancer, and she suffered from multiple diseases for 11 years, including diabetes and hypertension. I took care of her for many years, and in her last days of life, she used to consume 11 pills plus insulin just to survive. Additionally, my mom was a soldier, and she trained my father, my brother, and me to know how to control ourselves in moments of chaos. In these moments that the fear can't control ourselves and we lose our mind. If after everything that you heard, still you believe that I'm not an expert in no panicking, whatever I'm going to tell you after, you might not trust it. And this is the right moment to pause this video. So it seems that some of you decided to stay, and I'm thankful for you. This video is not to become famous or to get glory. I'm afraid that too many people are trying to manipulate you. And that's why it's time to give you some ideas. The first one of how to get under control. Check reliable sources. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have gone to WHO, the Minister of Health of your country, or any important university that is about medicine in your country? I believe that most of you, when they are known about coronavirus, is go to a newspaper from your country, go to the social medias of your country. Let's say Facebook, Twitter, the chains in WhatsApp, everything that people are sharing there to get some tips. These things are not reliable. People in many of these situations are trying to manipulate you, get data from you, sell you ads, get ads from you, get money from you. Go to the official ones. WHO, the Minister of Health, get official information. How do you know about the official symptoms? Go to WHO. The information is there. Don't go to unofficial places, because in the end, the other ones just want to take control of you and get profit from your fear. Don't let them control you. If you really want to be under control, check reliable things that can give you a hint and know how to act properly. Even in my city, the government has shared this nice pamphlet that people can see in many newspapers, not only in the newspapers, but on the restaurants and in many other places. But still, I invite you, WHO, Minister of Health, first thing. And if you would like to check a newspaper, trust me, I know that you are smart enough to know which are the reliable ones in your country. Next one. My second advice, I spoke with a friend who is a nurse. You can speak with a doctor. My advice, speak with a nurse or a doctor that you know. And they can give you some tips. My friends told me, wash your hands often, stay away from crowded places. And my third one, get one of these ones that is called hand gel antibacterial. Have it with you. This one, I had it for over 3 years or even more. Yeah, it's not expired yet, but I have always one with me, even before this crisis. Follow advice from experts. If someone comes and tells you, man, I have an app that can help you to know how to deal with the coronavirus and those things, I'm an app developer with official apps in the Play Store and the Windows Store. Trust me, none of them can help you in this thing. Officially, go to a doctor, go to a nurse, speak with the real experts. Third one. We spoke about crowded places, right? Okay, so let's check some examples. This looks like a crowded place. This is cinema. This looks like a crowded place. It's a movie. It's a theater. Right? Cool. This looks like a queue. A supermarket queue. Wait a moment. It's still crowded, right? I guess you get my point. When you are blind about this, people forget that this is a crowded place too. I even met a colleague who was completely blind in the supermarket. It was not crowded, but he was completely blind and buying everything. He couldn't even recognize me or recognize anyone because he was blind. Yesterday I spoke with a friend. He told me, man, I was 2 hours on a queue. Wait a moment. 2 hours? How many people were there? Well, over 80. Come on. You're telling me that the cinema and the theater are not crowded. Yeah, they are crowded. But the supermarket is not crowded too. Yeah. This is a crowded place. And you might say, man, but I still need food. Yeah. Food, take some cans. They help you. But besides this advice, what you can do? Because you might look that you want to buy everything. Number one, take a day off and go to not so crowded hours. 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. when they are recently opening. But if everybody follows this advice, the place will be crowded. Be careful. Second one, I have been living in Poland for over 5 years. And since 4 years ago, I can buy my groceries through the internet. Really? If in Poland you can do this, I imagine in the Netherlands, Germany, the United States, Canada, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Brazil, and many other places, you can do the similar thing. You can buy your groceries through the internet, stay at home, and don't overreact. Search for reliable solutions. After that, if you have any of the symptoms, I repeat again, go to the doctor. It's great if you get a negative result, but don't expose yourself or your relatives or your close ones. Go to the doctor. Dr. Google is not the answer. Next one, work from home. If you're at home, you can still do your work. Maybe you will need a remote desktop, maybe you will need something else. Reach an agreement with your company, with your friends, and stay there. Stay calm. If you need to meet someone, if you really need a meeting, for example, us in Toastmasters, what you can do? I invite you to use Google Hangouts. Up to 100 people, 150 can join to your meeting. You can use Skype. You can use Microsoft Teams. There are multiple sources. Just use them and stay calm. And my last advice, to know how to relax and be under control of you. My mom gave it just a couple of weeks before she died, and it's the following one. Guys, I need to speak with you. Maybe this is one of our last talks. After my death, probably many people will approach you, and they will try to influence your decisions, to penetrate your mind with new belief, to change your faith or anything. And because you are weak, you will listen to them. Stay away for a while and only trust in your closest ones. But take care of yourself, your mind, and your heart. Because you are weak in this moment. And right now, in these moments of panic, of the coronavirus, many people are weak. This is like my mom's death. Then, you can be influenced by all the social medias, by the WhatsApp chains, or by everything. And in the end, you only affect yourself, your mind, and your heart. Take care of yourself. And as if it's good to take a while to be absent of all these medias, do it for you. In the end, if less people are in a panic mode and we are able to take care of us, we benefit each other from these decisions. I invite you to give this a step. And if you believe that this is a worthy video to share, there is a YouTube link below. Share it in other social medias or with your friends. Spread this message. And I invite you to stay calm, don't panic, and stay safe. Until our next time, bye.